Hello students, now continuation of problem sums. Number 2. A man goes to a place of distance 8 km, total distance 8 km, and returns to the same place by boat in 4 hours 16 minutes. So the man goes to a place at a distance of 8 km and returns to the same place by boat in total time in 4 hours 16 minutes. If the speed of stream is 1 km per hour, then find the speed of boat in still water. Clear? So here when the boat is moving in the direction of current of stream, then you know the relative speed will increase. Then if we will consider, let the speed of boat be x km per hour and speed of stream given 1 km per hour. Then when the boat is moving in the direction of the current of stream, then the relative speed of boat will become x plus 1 km per hour. And when the boat will move against the direction of current, then its velocity will decrease. Then relative velocity will become x minus 1 km per hour. Clear? You have to keep it in mind. And total time given and total distance, that means he has covered 16 km. 8 km he goes to that place and he returns the same distance by a boat, that means 8 km and 8 km. Here you know the relation between speed, time and distance. Distance equal to speed by time. So time equals to distance by speed. Now here we will equate the time since total time is given 4 hours 16 minutes. Clear? So here when we will make the equation, we equate the time from both sides. Clear? So what informations are given here? Distance given 8 km, and another information, speed of stream equals to 1 km per hour. We are considering lake, speed of boat be x km per hour. Here we are considering this. And total time given 4 hours 16 minutes. Here speed in hours, so kilometer per hour. So this one you will convert to hour. 16 by 60. Now it is becoming 64 by 15 hour. Here, so our time is becoming this, and we know the relation speed equals to distance by time. So time is becoming distance by speed. Clear? Now what will be the time? What will be the time when the boat is going? Clear? Distance 8 km and speed of boat in that time, it will be x plus 1. Just now I have discussed you x plus 1. So your time will be 8 by distance, time distance by speed, 8 by x plus 1 hour. And when the boat is returning, then your time will be 8 by x minus 1 hour. Clear? And going when the boat is going to that distance, then time is 8 by x plus 1 hour, and at the time of returning the time is 8 by x minus 1. So if I add these two, then I will get the total time. Then my equation will be that plus that equals to this. Yeah. So I will write down the equation. Yeah, always. 'What was my time? 64 by 15. This is also time. This is also time. So this is the total time, and right hand side also total time. Now I take the SN. Now I am making the calculation easier. 4. Yeah. Then we will cross multiply. Four fours are 16. From 16 you have to bring 15. So 16 ones are 16. So minus 16 plus 1. Either 4x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 4 equals to 0. Therefore, either x equals to 4 or x equals to minus 1 by 4. What is our x? Our x is speed of boat. So you know, as boat cannot be negative, so we have to consider this value, and you have to mention it here as speed can't be negative, therefore x equals to 4. So what will be your final answer? What to find out? Find the speed of boat in still water. Therefore, speed of boat in still water is 4 km per hour. Now, next one. If the price of 1 dozen pen is reduced by ₹6, 1 dozen pen, clear? That means number of pens 12. Then 3 more pens will be got in ₹30. Okay. Before reduction of price, calculate the price of 1 dozen pen. Okay. So what to calculate? We have to calculate price of 1 dozen pen, and it is told that if the price of 1 dozen pen is reduced by ₹6, then you will get 3 more pens at ₹30. Clear? So we will consider here, let the price of 1 dozen pen, that means 12 pens. Price of 12 pens we are considering be ₹X. Then what will be the number of pens in ₹30? Number of pens in ₹30 will be 30 by x dozen. Clear? 30 by x dozen. Then if the price is reduced by rupees 6, that means if the price becomes x minus 6, then what will be your number of pens? 30 by x minus 6 dozen. Clear? And then you will get 3 more pens. 3 more pens means you have to convert this into dozen. That means 3 by 12. Let price of 1 dozen pen be rupees x. When clear? When the price is reducing by rupees 6, then it becomes rupees x minus 6. Here now originally by rupees 30 you are getting 30 by x dozen of pens. Yeah, so our equation will become, in details you have not to write down, at 30 rupees you are getting, no, if the price of 1 dozen pen is reduced by rupees 6, okay, when the price of 1 dozen pen is rupees 6, then by rupees 30, how many pens you will get? You will get 30 by x dozen. Clear? Plus when the number is becoming x minus 6, number is coming x minus 6, then you are getting 3 more pens. Then the difference, okay, difference of, in both the cases, becoming 3 pens. So you have to convert it to dozen, 3 by 12. So our equation will become 30 by, when the price is reducing by 6 rupees, and this was original price x, then the difference in number of pens 3. 3 means this side dozen, so you have to convert it to dozen by 12, dividing by 12. Now we will take the LCM. Minus minus plus 180 3 by 12. Then or 180 by x square minus 6x equals to 3 by 12. $720 we are getting. Now we have to find out the factor of 720. We have to bring 6. Already I have calculated the factors. You will do by LCM like this way, you will find out. Okay, already I have done this. 30 and 24. So either x equal to 30 or x equals to minus 24. After that you will write down, as price cannot be negative, therefore you will consider x equal to 30. So initially price of 1 dozen pen was rupees 30. Now today this much, and I have to make more videos on quadratic equation, and that will be the second chapter with alpha, beta, beta roots and the relation between the roots and the coefficient. It is in that chapter. So I will make another video. Bye.